So in this video, I'm going to talk through exactly how to deal with frustration and anger and some of the top stress management techniques that I've learned and gathered over my years in personal development and years in entrepreneurship to really help move through those frustrations of things that happen in life. Now, as you're watching this, if you like what you're hearing, if you get any takeaways, any valuable perspectives, then hit like down below. And if you also have something to share or any questions or anything else that has helped you deal with frustrations and anger, then please do comment below, because a lot of people do get a lot of value from the comments on these videos. And finally, if you like what you're seeing and you would like more like this, then hit subscribe down below and don't forget to hit the little notification bell as well, so you get reminders of the multiple videos like this every week that go live to do with starting and succeeding in online business, entrepreneurship in general, or life mastery, and really dealing with things that crop up in life and in there and all that kind of stuff. All right, so like, comment, subscribe as you're watching this video. Now, the reason that I'm shooting this particular video today is actually highly relevant because my brother, who's been staying with me in my apartment for the last 3-4 weeks or so, was due to move into his new place tomorrow, and he's been really excited about it, really looking forward to this move, this transition. It's getting everything set up and ready, and he's literally packed, he's ready to go. And less than 24 hours before he's due to move, the estate agent calls him and lets him know that the landlord has just decided, with no reasoning, that he's not or that she's not taking any tenants in the property anymore. And he's like, what on earth? Like, where is this coming from? And it's obviously quite a sudden surprise and a shock, and it's extremely frustrating. And naturally, he's pretty angry, he's pretty upset about the whole thing. It's the initial reaction. And I want to share in this video some perspectives that he's looking at this with, and also that I would look at these kind of things with as well from my own journey in business and in life. Now, the first thing that we've got to be clear about is looking at why is it that we as a human being, when things happen in our lives, right, when bad things happen, what is it that causes us to feel these emotions, this anger, this frustration, this resentment, or whatever it is? What's triggering that biochemical reaction within our body? Now, what we've got to recognize is that it's not actually what happens. It's not what's happening that's doing that. It's the meaning and it's the story behind what happens that we create behind what happens. Put it this way. Let's imagine, we'll take the same example. So my brother's new place. Now, let's imagine that he had, just before he got that news, I don't know, literally dodged a bullet, or there was a gas explosion in my apartment, or something like that. Something incredibly closely life-threatening happened, and then he got the news immediately after that 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 he wasn't moving into his new place. Now, if that had happened and me and him had both, like, by the absolute skin of our teeth and by sheer radical chance survived something that we shouldn't have survived, and then that news was to come, suddenly wouldn't be that important anymore, because we've got a different perspective, we've got a different meaning, we've got a different comparison of the gravity of what that news means to us in the context of what we're dealing with at the moment. And if we recognize that we would have a different reaction to exactly the same news if our perspective was different, what we can start to understand is it's not the news that's causing the feeling, it's our perspective of the news which causes the feeling. And our perspective of the news and the meanings and the stories that we create behind the news are 100% within our control. We get to choose the meanings, the stories, the perspectives behind what happens. Right? We don't get to control what happens. We go through life, things happen. Right? That's life. That's part of the challenges that we face. But we get to control how we view those events that happen. So get this. If there was a situation where, so let's say that we could predict the future. And Jason, my brother, could see that in this future scenario where he moved into this apartment that he was going to move into, let's imagine that he could see that that would actually be the worst decision that could have happened in his life, and everything would have gone completely the opposite way of what he wanted. Now, if he had that insight, the perspective would be, thank goodness that we've dodged this bullet, that he's dodged this bullet. And thank goodness he now was off the hook, and he was, spared of going through that. And now he gets to look at a new apartment, a better apartment that's going to, really help him create the life that he wants to create. Now, if we had that kind of insight, then it would be an entirely different perspective on the same event that would give a positive reaction instead of a negative reaction, or frustration and anger. And so if we can learn to recognize, first of all, everything that happens in our life that would be frustrating, or that is bad, or that is, not the outcome that we wanted, these are the things that shape us in every way into what we're most proud of in ourselves, right? It's the challenges that shape us. And if we can look at our past and look at everything that has happened that at the time was bad, ask ourselves, what did we get out of going through that challenge? Resilience, perseverance, character, everything about ourselves that we're really proud of. Like, what skill sets did we develop? What character traits did we develop? All of the things that we are came from, without a doubt, the bad times, the challenges. And so if we can be grateful, and if we appreciate the things that are strongest in ourselves, and we recognize these strengths came from the challenges, are the challenges something to be frustrated for, or are they something to be grateful for? Because without the challenges, what would we be? We would need to be protected by bubble wrap before we go out into the world, because walking down the street would be terrifying and traumatic for us. But the fact is, it's the challenges that have made us who we are. So if we can recognize that, the moment we feel that frustration and anger at something that's happened, if we can recognize, no, this is the challenge that I'm facing right now, and this challenge is going to give me everything that I'll be most proud of in my future self. And combine this perspective with asking, will what I'm going through right now, will it matter next year? Will it matter next month? Will it even matter next week? Sometimes will it even matter 3 hours from now? And if the truth is that it won't matter in the future, we'll get over it. It will pass. We'll deal with it. We'll move through it. And if that's the case, it doesn't need to matter now. It's just the challenge that we're going through, and we get to be grateful for that challenge because it's the challenge that's going to shape us. And then the final point that I want to make on this is that we get to choose. We either get to be a creator of circumstance or a creature of circumstance. Now, if we're a creature of circumstance, that means the world happens, things happen around us, challenges happen, and then they define us, right? If we're a creature of circumstance, the world outside us defines us, and we are 100% a slave to what happens. If bad things happen, we react badly. If good things happen, we react well. But the fact is that we're not in any way in control of creating what we want in our life, because what happens defines us. That's a creature of circumstance. But a creator of circumstance is somebody who's able to put into the world, to create within the world what they want to see in the world from themselves. They create it. They create it from their state, from their beliefs, from their energy, from what they put out into the world. And if you're a creator of circumstance, the world doesn't define you. You create in the world what you want to see, no matter what's going on around you. If you want to be happy, you be happy. It doesn't matter what's happening. You just be happy with what's happening, regardless of what's happening around you. You create happiness in the world. So tie all of these things together. If it doesn't need to matter in the future, why worry? Why worry now? And if you're the creator of circumstance, the world doesn't define you. The challenges happen. Be grateful for them. We don't know what is going to happen in the future, right? We don't know if what challenge we're facing is defining us in a direction that's going to be everything that we'd ever want. We're not psychic. We don't know that. So we get to choose the beliefs, the meanings, the stories that we create, and those are the things that are going to control our internal state, and that is all 100% on us. We are the creator. So hopefully this video has helped, given some perspectives. I know my brother's going to absolutely blitz this, and again, in a couple of weeks, he'll be moving into an even better place and he'll be absolutely on top of it. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, hit like down below, and if you do have some perspectives and comments to share, please share them as well. And if you're watching this video and you would like more like this, then please hit subscribe. You'll see that in the bottom corner right now, and hit the little notification bell and you'll get an alert every single time I post one of these videos. Other than that, thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I will speak to you in the next video. Bye for now.